As a writer, I try to convey a sense of the importance of communication, the intimacy between people, and how it resembles the intimacy among nations. I try to do storytelling, but also to look at the philosophical questions that are brought up when one person from one culture confronts another person from another culture. I tend to write about things that frighten people. People are afraid of depression. People are afraid of having disabled or other special needs children. People are afraid of voyaging to a lot of the places where I've gone. My work is all about eliminating that fear, or at the very least reducing it. It's about the idea that going toward what frightens you often makes it less scary, not more scary, and that running away from it is often the thing that escalates your own sense of fear and anxiety and even sadness. The writing process for me always begins with other people's words. It involves reading transcripts of what everyone I've met in any given place has had to say about it. With time, I begin to fit little bits and pieces of those interviews together into a structure in which some larger truths emerge. In setting off to put together an anthology, one is always taking a group of disparate pieces, some of them from quite a long time ago. I believe strongly that taken together, they add up to an expression of an attitude toward the world, of openness, of engagement, and of the use of words and language, not to build barriers against those we perceive as our opponents, but to build bridges toward those we can make into friends.
What I like best about Andrew Solomon and his fabulous book, Far and Away, is the extraordinary courage that he has going to places where he has expressed that he has some fear about and just plunging in, and how wonderful that he shares those experiences and writes so well about them.
I find him brilliant and accessible. There's an expansiveness and a depth and a tenderness.
The fact that he was able to travel to 87 countries and then write a book about this, distilling all his information and distilling his interviews with 300 families, knowing how difficult it is to write a book, it's completely amazing to me that he's produced these works.